Ladies and gentlemen, to the viewers and summoners, we present to you a Saturday afternoon na hindi nyo makakalimutan. Eto na, forge a new beginning, ladies and gentlemen, as we head out to the finals of the Pro Gaming Series 2017 Spring Split powered by Bacchus Energy Drink. Drive your energy at makakasama niyo po kami. Kasama rin si Amplifier. Ako po si Shinbu with a 1 for an I. And of course, with me is Vulcan. Eto na Vulcan, Best of 5 Series. Mahaba-habang laban na to hanggang gabi tayo dito between the best League of Legends team in our country. One of them will get to represent our country in upcoming GPL na mismong i-host din natin dito sa ating bansa.
It's a very exciting finals. We've seen IPT scale up them, and they were the quarterfinals and the semifinals, and now they're the finals challenging Mineski. Let's see who will win. And in your opinion, Shimbo, how do you feel about this game? I mean, two big teams, powerhouses, constant in the PGS. They've been here a long time.
Yes, it cannot be denied na sa mga viewers natin, ang tagal na nating natunayan yung ganito. Sa finals, maglalaban Mineski at IPT. Pero guys, do take note of the difference here. It's that this is a PGS split kung saan yung mga players natin, they're taking up a salary. Yeah. Okay? It cannot be denied that doon sa ating regular season, yung level of play talaga tumaas. We have another team, Mineski Esports, qualifying in the playoffs, which is, alam mo yun, hindi usual na fit, di ba? We usually have the veteran teams, the likes of Imperium Pro Team Blue, yan, tsaka Imperium Pro Team, magkasama yan, lagi nasa playoffs, which right now, we have Team Manila Eagles, the rebranded Cerberus Esports, which is yun nga, Imperium Pro Team Blue na nawala dito sa ating playoffs, di ba? Yun yung mga big changes. Ang dami nating natunghayan dito sa ating regular season na ibang-iba and could be correlated to the effect of that player salary na in-implement on this split. Lalo na Empire Esports.
Yeah, it's like when you don't have any restrictions, no problems with money.
Yeah.
You can play and practice all you want. And we've seen IPT. I mean, I've talked to one of the players. The coach even said that we've been practicing non-stop. Let's say they only slept for maybe 2 hours. Same as Emperor Esports. I mean, they were really good team. This split actually was very interesting. We've seen like new teams come up, face the powerhouses of the PGS. And first time ever, a new team, Mineski Esports, made it to the playoffs.
Yes.
And it was really interesting to see how they fare against,
other
Imperium
teams.
Pro Team.
Oh, Imperium Pro Team. Pero siyempre sa performance ng Imperium Pro Team mula sa playoffs,
Wow.
cannot be denied that they had parang sa tingin mo dun sa mga laro, parang winarm up lang ng Imperium Pro Team yung dalawang first 2 rounds ng ating regular season. As you could see, walang umabot ng Game 3 sa ating mga best of 3 series. IPT versus Mineski and IPT versus AEX.
For me, the playoffs will just, for IPT starts today. The previous playoffs for them were, it's not really good to say, but it's without a doubt, they've completely, demolished the teams, sweeping a 2-0 of best of 3. That's something IPT has shown to us, and they're still at the top of their game.
Yes, of course. And not to mention din na there are some instances nga, itong playoffs na to, dominating performance na to ng ating ng IPT nung playoffs, noticeable kasi yung regular season nila ang awkward, di ba?
Yeah.
May umabot sila hanggang 7th place. Diba? And actually, there are instances that they are losing to new teams. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, sabi nga ng IPT mismo, as mentioned by the manager ng IPT, no more jokes. This is game time, ladies and gentlemen. And Mineski has been strong as always. We are now in the drafting phase. Do take note, guys, that this is gonna be a best of 5 series between these two, formidable teams. And we'd be rolling, as always, the 10-ban system dito sa PGS. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Blue side, you've got the bans mula sa Mineski. It's an Elise, Zillion, of course, the Camille. I was actually expecting priority, sa isang Lulu. Pero let's see, baka magiging contested pick na lamang ito. Para naman sa side ng IPT, lots of focus against Nixta here. Yes. So this is the plan of IPT. Not gonna be focusing Kaigo. There's really no point. Let's make someone who has the tendency to become inconsistent. Yun ang plano ng IPT dito. Let's ban him out right now. Gonna remove the Rengar, gonna remove the Graves. Kanina hinuhulaan natin yung pick-up ni Kaigo. Ano nga pagpipiliin dito ni Kaigo? Has the best KDA para sa Mineski, but has one of the lowest skill participation, no?
It's because of his playstyle. He always hugs under the turret instead of pushing out like JLC. Yes. That's why when it comes to top lane matchups, I am leaning more towards JLC's playstyle with the Poppy, who's also duelist type top lane champions,
Yes.
he always pushes the enemy towards the turret, and
Ayun talaga.
that gives him a lot of room to teleport
Oh.
to the bot lane, and that's why he has a high kill participation.
Napakataas ng presence kahit sabihin natin na ito yung parang weakest split ni JLC, pero iba na yung kwento pagpasok ng playoffs natin. And as we mentioned, with the bans and the Nautilus here, we were guessing na baka mag-ano na lang yan, mag-Nautilus na lang si Kaigu.
And that's
Kasi,
why
so,
Nautilus was actually
banned
banned
here by IPT. Okay, so removing a fallback against Kaigu here. So clearly IPT, okay, targeting the jungler, then go for the one safety pick para dito sa top lane ng Mineski. Not even gonna ban any Shen, okay, to fully disable Kaigu. Rather, ang sagot dito ng Mineski is Kaigu picking up a Rumble, denying that from JLC, and IPT here knowing of one of their obvious weakness then, which is the bottom lane. On hate, they're gonna secure hate with the Lulu. It is so nice. I highly trust Rebecca on this one.
We've seen Rebenga. It's like he makes the plays. He always sets up the clash. When a team fight happens, he's always there. I mean,
yes.
He's the one who either absorbs all the damage for his allies to follow up continuous damage over time, or he'll be the one to provide support, which is a really good pickup. Lulu, also a nice ban on the Zed, because when EXO is on that Zed and he snowballs, Hate
basically wala na si Hate.
Yeah, he's like out of the map. 4 versus 5.
And of course, another bonus ban dito. Aalisin ang IPT. Let's remove the Cassiopeia. Ayan ang sinasabi nila na hindi ko po problemahin. Huling pick dito ng IPT. Let's show it how it's done. We got a LeBlanc versus an Ari, but rather there's a hover on the Vladimir. Let's see. Makikita nyo na nag-glow pa rin yung final pick option natin para dito sa huling pick ng IPT. I'm seeing that lock in. We have the Ari taking on the Vladimir, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I want to mention, going back for this Lulu pick. Ang ganda rin ng pick up na to. The moment na na-pick up, syempre, wala nang option din. With the Graves ban, with the Rengar ban, it would be more intuitive to pick up the Lee Sin. I'd say walang Rek'Sai pick up dito sa larong to. So, yun, pick up talaga yung Lulu. You know, the moment that you went for a resonating strike, it would be very bad if you get countered by that wild growth ng ating Lulu. Sigot naman dito, syempre, ni Colleen would be the Gragas, ladies and gentlemen, being capable of resetting a fight, setting up a fight, or maybe messing up a fight. That's one. That's one. Pero I really doubt that mula sa IPT. You know, if I want to mention, if there's like a slight, napakaliit na lead dito in terms of the precision and execution ng mga team fights, I'd give that slight advantage mula sa IPT. And mentioning slight, we got Light here taking on EXO-Sen. Ladies and gentlemen, syempre, dalawang pinakamalakas na team. Pag-usapan na rin natin ang dalawang pinakamalakas na matchup, and that is the mid lane. EXO-Sen and Light, both rolling formidable KDAs as well as gold per minute. Syempre, expected na yan sa mga mid laners natin, pati na rin sa kill participation with EXO-Sen, of course, getting the lead against Light here. Of course, nakita naman natin na ang ganda ng performance, napaka-smooth, nearly undefeated really. Hindi lang nagkaroon lang ng moments para esports. That's Mineski, ladies and gentlemen. You know, which resulted to this nice stats na manggagaling sa Mineski. Pero as we mentioned, if there are gonna be lanes na parang walang clear obvious na weaknesses, that's gonna be the mid lane. Ang hirap pa rin masabi. Only through the conclusion of this game malalaman natin sino nga ba sa dalawa. Will it be EXO-Sen or will it be Light?
Judging from the champions they picked up, Vladimir against an Irie, I would lean more towards Light for controlling the lane.
Yes.
But when it comes to roaming around, EXO will be all over the map. And
yes,
and the bot lane, Mineski will go after Hate. Will go after the, easy to pick off.
Ang taas ng damage ng Mineski dito. Oo.
Not to mention, in the top lane, Kaigu against JLC, running a Rumble against a Renekton. I cannot say enough that the way JLC plays in the top lane is very aggressive. What more on a Renekton? If he picks up a Tiamat, Kaigu will have his hands full.
And we won't be seeing Sensio sa game na to. Mineski would be opting for the consistency ni James, okay, on this Ezreal. Now, that's what I'm afraid of naman para dito kay JLC. Because we all know how Renekton falls off in the late game. Sobrang dominating pagpasok ng early game. Minsan may natitira pang sobrang lakas pagpasok ng mid game natin. I'd say Rumble's gonna have a hard time. Except, si Kaigo to napaka-play safe nito. Play safe nito. Pero the moment na nag-teleport nga si JLC, that would be one game-changing play. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen, because we are now in the Summoner's Rift. This is the arena. This is the battlegrounds kung saan malalaman natin Ngayong araw na to, hindi matatapos ang araw na to na wala tayong bagong kampiyon. Ladies and gentlemen, sino kaya ang magre-representa sa Pilipinas? Will it be Mineski? Will it be IPT, the champion of PGS 2017 Spring Split? Once again, powered by Bacchus Energy Drink. Drive your energy, we welcome you to the finals.
A very, very stressful game for both teams. It's a very high-stake match. Whoever is the champion here, like what you said, will represent the Philippines of the upcoming GPL. It's their first time also hosting it.
In front of the Filipino.
In front of the Philippines, it's their home base.
Fans. Home base. I'd say mas high stakes pa siya at mas nakaka-stress pa siya kaysa sa lilipad ka internationally. Tapos hindi Filipino yung nanonood sa'yo. Pero yung pero kung nandito ka sa Pilipinas, tapos ikaw yung magre-represent na mga kaibigan. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try to understand the lanes. Again, as you mentioned, in the mid lane, we'd give it to Light in terms of control. Actually, we'd want to watch out for the level 6 power spikes here, or the instance na kung ano man yung first item spike dito ng Mineski, they would opt really. It's gonna be a clear signal that they should be forcing things in the bottom lane, and let's see they're forcing things here against Hate.
Hate is really in a tight spot. If one more hit, he burns his heal. If that skill shot landed, he would have been taken down, giving the first blood to Mineski. It just goes to show how difficult Hate is having a hard time moving around the bot lane. And not to mention the recent nerfs to the exhaust. Attack speed is gone.
Yes,
and the armor and magic resistance is also gone. But the fact that he deals less damage, it still hurts.
Yeah, and well, Rebenga, pick up the ignite. Not gonna trust the exhaust. I'd say siguro for the added burst. Saka ang dami namang pang-disable ni Lulu. To the point that you could rely not picking up the exhaust. Let's check on the Keystone Masteries here. Nothing much. As an outlier, ladies and gents, we have the Storm Radius Surge, of course, available para kay Vladimir. It's very much a meta pick here on him. Of course, Kaigu would be opting for more consistent damage pagpasok ng ating Dead Fire Touch dito on the Rumble. Okay, so of course, lots of fervor here as well being brought into the table because, yeah, obvious champions. Renekton, Lucian, and Ezreal. You know that these champions, katulad ni si Ezreal, he benefits a lot from stacking attacks, di ba? Mula sa fervor na yan. Whereas Lucian naman, what's so cool about him getting the fervor is that he easily stack up the fervor because of the
his passive. But note that it's harder for ranged champions to stack up the fervor compared to melee champions. And the easiest champion who can stack that is in the top lane, GLC, on that Renekton. If he has full Fury bar, the Ruthless Predator is gonna stack him until 6. One more basic attack, that's 8 stacks. That's gonna be huge first.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Nick's making his way towards the bot lane. Hate burns his flash, will be taken down, giving first blood to Mineski. And now Rebenga is trying to make his way out, pops his shield, and safely escapes under his turret.
Oh my god.
That's what happened. That's what Mineski knows what to do. They know where to rotate and who to focus first. After bot lane, what's next? Top lane, obviously.
I would say it's a position that is dictated.
Not to mention the wards were not properly placed in the 4-minute mark, and here comes Kulit. However, Kaigu burning his flash, and the kill range stun will land and will give Kulit his kill instead of JLC.
No?
I think it was a burn on the red buff.
Ayan nga, burn red buff. Pero actually, huminto na si Kulit tumira. And there's like around 0.5, almost 1 second na gap bago pa man mamatay si si Kaigu. Rather here in the mid lane. Okay.
That's a close call for Light, but you can see Kulit making his way towards the mid lane. Exo flashed in. He has not enough mana, and same as Light flashed out, chugging the potion. He will not be taken down by that ignite.
Yeah. Light's gonna be trying to beat
look at that, he's actually staying in lane, but he can. It's Vladimir compared to Irie.
Yeah. The instance na walang tumama sa'yo na Orb of Deception,
it's really hard.
It's pretty much safe na safe ka na. Because of the transfusion, you gotta sustain on top of your pots. Of course.
Not to mention, if you don't even land your charm, it's very difficult to land your Orb of Deception. And look at the stats. On the jungle side, next against Kulit.
Yeah, not much of a lead really. If in terms of KDA, halos 0.1 yung lamang. Tapos,
the kill for
dalawang gold lang naman yung lamang per minute din ni Kulit dito. It's the kill participation really that offsets this 2 junglers. So that's 10% kill participation. That is big.
And in my opinion, Kulit has cleaner ganks compared to Nexta.
Yeah.
Light's Brush, Riverside is not warded. He does not expect expect. Nixta is waiting for his time. Exo is a bit low on mana. Will he land a charm? He Sanguine pulls away,
Yeah.
but still gets hit by the Deception. That's gonna make him recall.
Yeah, that's supposed to make him recall. You cannot waste any more time, so
Look
there you
at
have
the Shimu, look at the way they play. It's very tense. Not much
Oh.
recklessness. They
yeah,
know
yeah.
time.
Even Nixta kanina.
Yeah.
Kahit parang may clear shot siya doon ng Q niya. No. Not gonna force him because the moment na nag-connect yung Sonic Wave,
Oh, look at that. Exo's
when he
keeping this way.
resonating strikes, Sanguine Pool lang yung gagawin dito ni Vladimir.
Exo is in the side of IPT a bit too deep.
Yeah,
Light will have to,
he's
you know,
trying
clear
to
this.
actually
Yeah, he's trying
predict
to-
na wala si Kulit doon. This time, Kulit's gonna be there.
But here,
We'll be late for the party.
there's also the control ward. He's also Nixta. Resonates towards Kulit. Kulit will have to body slam away, and that
Sobrang
would be it.
intense. Sobrang intense.
Yeah, that was really tense. I mean,
Yeah.
the way they read each other, it's either I see Kulit.
Oo.
Okay, I'll go
Because
in.
summoner spells are still available eh. Yun yung problema dito. Pero dito sa bottom lane, hindi dito intense.
TG has his exhaust. He didn't pop it yet, but the foilings are doing a lot of damage. He goes in for the flash. Basic attack.
Oh,
but the heal was
TG!
sustained. Rebenga chugging at the potion, pops
Oh!
the shield.
TG's gone!
Baits
Names!
it! He baits it! That's going to be a bait!
And that's how Rebenga plays.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm lost for
that is
words.
all on Rebenga. I'd
Wow,
say that
that's
is all
all
on
on
Rebenga.
Rebenga.
That is all on Rebenga. Seriously, how to bait.
Wow.
Oh,
When it comes to how Rebenga... Oh, bait.
Okay, let's check the replay.
Man.
What exactly happened? Of
That
course, it's a
bait.
given na Rebenga would be body blocking for hate here. Of course, lots of hit block as well. Didn't tag hate. Yun yung flash in ni TG. Had been very aggressive. Ang nangyari, yung flash in niya
Ignite.
actually put him in third range. The moment na pumasok yung yung E ni Malzahar dito, he got the turret aggro, and that's the signal really. IPT would be wise to quickly turn around and go all in on TG. Plus the ignite, plus the turret hits. It's a clear execute. Man,
Oh, look at
napakalinis. As in dulo yun ha, dulo yun ng third range nung dumikit doon si TG at nung nag-proc or nag-tick yung Malefic Visions.
You can't duel a Renekton. When he has 100 Fury bar, you don't want to stay in a duel against a Renekton. He has to stun, he has to Call of the Meek sustain. And then right now, Kaigu is having a not so easy time. I mean, he picked up the Armseeker's Guard that will delay his offensive itemization compared to, let's say, Leander's, Torment.
No.
So the way Kaigu plays is that he, in my opinion, really sustains the lane. He does not want to build offensive immediately.
Actually, he's building.
Defensive.
Hindi lang defensive. He's actually building for the gank.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, the moment, alam ko, plano mag-teleport nito ni Kaigu.
he's
Basta tamang teleport lang, na pag-teleport niya, he's torching people up. The moment na, so let's say na Mineski might be looking to make that teleport play, to make that big pick off para mag-open ng mid-game with the Zhonya's Hourglass on Kaigu. Look at that itemization.
Kaigo always does this. He always builds defensive because he's not that confident. In this split, it's his first time winning top. And compared to JLC, picking up a Spectre Skull instead of, let's say, a Tiamat that heavily benefits Renekton just goes to show how JLC is confident.
Not mention in all the items naman din, the meta items ng ating Rumble, is of course, kung magpipick up ka kay Rumble ng item, it would be wise na pick up damage talaga, 'di ba? Yun ang meta kay Rumble eh. The best defense is the best offense. And among all offensive items dito ni Rumble, ang pinaka nagbibigay syempre ng ng daan ng defenses would
The
be
calling! Exhaust! Burn to hate!
Yes,
He's
just flash
rapid
inputs.
growth! He's taking a lot of damage to hits once! Rebenga has no mana! He can pop a shield! But in the minute, Exhaust picks up a kill onto Light, and now Rebenga is making his way up! James has mana!
Yeah.
He can basically actually hit that. Shifts in, but Rebenga still holding onto that flash, makes it away safely.
Okay, again, as we mentioned, going back doon sa, well, sa bot lane, it's like a miscalculated aggression there by IPT. They should have accounted for the items na hawak din nila. What I want to mention here is that yung top lane nga, itemizations dito ni Kaigo, among all itemizations naman ng isang Rumble, especially facing a Renekton, you pick up someone na merong dalawang cloth armor. And yeah, that's gonna be the Seeker's Arm Guard build up for the Zhonya. Interestingly, mas defensive pa rin yung itemizations dito ni Kaigo. Nag-Ruby Crystal. Okay, so it's gonna delay the Zhonya's Hourglass. Okay, there's really no reason then to rush. No. Fiendish Codex has no mana, di ba, na binibigay. So yeah, there's added cooldown for him. Why not pick up the Fiendish Codex? So, talagang defensive, talagang conservative playstyle.
Look at Rebenga. Look how he plays. This is why I like Rebenga's. He plays it very offensively compared to other supports, let's say, on Mineski side, TG. It's a Malzahar. It's, in my opinion, point and click.
Yeah.
In terms of timing, baiting, all on Rebenga.
Yes. And there you have it. All you need to do is recall kasi syempre stay dun si Rebenga din.
And
At
the fact that in the bot lane, the reason why they also lost is because of the exhaust. I mean, okay, the attack speed reduction is gone. That would have, you know, countered the calling of Lucian. But the damage...
damage reduction is very heavy on Lucian.
Very, very heavy.
I'd say, nagtaka nga ako bakit nag-ignite din dito si Rebenga. It can be said nga, as we mentioned earlier, na merong added disable skills pa naman si dito, si Rebenga. Pero you'd say na, well, conditional naman kasi yung poke ni Ezreal dito. Pero sometimes, on a first look, you would want to exhaust as well, Ezreal, just to mitigate the damage of the poke. Pero, you know, just go for the ignite, just go for the all-in. Especially kung ang kasama mo ay Lucian din naman, you know, you have lots of burst talaga sa lane nyo. Now, interestingly, if you look into the itemization as well, Exo-Sen not gonna be picking up any magic resistance item, knowing na hindi naman din yun yung priority ni Light. Instead, it's gonna be more power in terms of ganking and closing the gap against... inisip ko talaga lahat to para kay Hate. Proto Belt on the Ahri. One free dash, one additional dash.
That's gonna help Exo land his Orb of Deception. Same as the Charm, very with ease, but Light has the time before he can escape. But look at that Exo diving the turret, goes all in. No more Spirit Rush, flash in, body slap, explosive cast, gives the kill to Light. Wow, that timing of Kulit.
But tower dive on the finals.
He can? He's
so,
that confident. But I guess he didn't account for Kulit. The flash in body slam is something you have to watch out for.
Yeah, it's a given. Kapag may Gragas, if a flash body slam ka talaga niyan, lalo na kung tower dive, high stake target ka.
Wow, and he used all his Spirit Rush.
Oh.
3 dashes gone. He still does not have a scroll belt. Just finished it now, fresh from the base. Maybe next time, Exo will have a successful tower dive.
At behind sa CS nun si Light. Kahit ma-shootout niya lang si Light sa mid lane na yon, should be enough as a lead. Pero, you know, why not? Go for the kill muna, diba? Especially naman if you're an Ahri, actually, you'd want to get those early kills. So, really understandable pa rin. But, it's clearly a mistake then. Not accounting na... it's a high-risk, high-reward play. Where ang nag-manifest ay yung high-risk.
Okay. This goes to show how JLC plays on that Renekton, considering his Fury Bar. But
yeah,
I can't say how he's not playing too aggressive because he didn't pick up the Tiamat. But...
You could see as well, okay, so... Ang ginawa dito ni Light, that's kasi yung Proto Belt ni Exo-Sen, of course, that's a sign of confidence as well against Light. Again, I'd say it's another pick up in the instance that you'd want to target someone really during the mid-game fights. Ang gagawin naman ni Light dito, pag nagkalabanan, kung pa-Proto Belt si Ahri, Proto Belt din siya. So, clearly, you just cancel out the item of the enemy mid laner. And I'd say Light has a lead here in terms of the Negatron Cloak.
Negatron Cloak plus the boots of speed. However, Exo has 2 Doran's Ring. But
for the sustain, I think that just only evens out the kit of Vladimir na walang mana.
No resource bar.
So, I'd say, in terms of resistances, it cleans more now for, like, may mobility lang talaga na malaki pa rin si Ahri dito.
Kulit, waiting on the brush. Kaigo has no idea.
Yep. He has no vision as well on both sides. Kahit sa river.
That Kaigo. Oh, that's going to be a really patient wait. Light trying to rotate towards the top lane. Gets spotted by Exo. Gets ignited. Sanguine pulls. One more Spirit Rush in. Charm misses. Exo changes his mind. Flashed out. He flashed out.
The moment na hindi nag-connect yung skills ni Exo, flash out, that is now, ayan, Exo being safe na.
Oh, look at that JLC. He's making his way from the top lane.
Oh my god.
2v3. They push through it. No side control. He can actually slice and dice over the wall. And he does! Ruthless Predator is on stun and
no dashes as well.
The kill.
Just the flash and stun, all you need to do. Siyempre para dito kay JLC, and that with 4 members that sets up a push here in the mid lane.
Maybe
Kaigo will be forced to use his ultimate.
Oh, JLC picks up, catches that strike.
They run out of gas. Wala nang bala dito Mineski
Kulit, body slams, true shot, barrage, Light is going in with the Proto Belt.
Mga kaibigan.
And look at that, JLC gets swing away with the Dragon's range. Mineski, decision making is in the making right now. JLC still staying in the fight, but he cannot sustain it. Hamas is here, picks up a double kill, flash in, SN triple kill!
Hamas bringing home the cup. Ganda nitong sitwasyon na to para kay Hamas. I wanna check his score. That is a 4-1-2 Ezreal. And kahit, you know, ang malaking tanong dito ay hindi pumunta doon, no? Si Hate. Doon sa laban na yon. Could have changed things kung nandun si Hate. Oo. Okay. Ayun. Ayan na, kasi James is already on his way there. Papunta sa mid lane. Sinabi ko dito na wala nang gas dito yung Mineski. Just because ang dami na nilang na-burn na spell kanina. The equalizer was used just to defend and wave clear. Pero with James here, Kulit cannot support this engage in the mid lane. Kulit cannot pull off this dive. At doon nawala si Light with a dive as well. JSC, he knows he cannot escape anymore. He can be chased down by James at sinama na rin si Rebecca, mga kaibigan. And
it's
sayang ko nandun lang si Hit.
Yeah, it's how you can really see the results of itemization in the top lane. If JLC maybe picked up a Tiamat, that would have been a lot of damage because he'll be stacking the Fever of Battle. But instead, picking up a Spectre's Crawl, it might go for a Black Cleaver. That's going to be a Black Cleaver for sure.
Nawala na rin dito yung parang lamang sana makukuha ni Hate sa pag-pick up ng maagang Blade of the Ruined King.
Not to mention
kasi may Trinity Force na. May Trinity Force na rin si S dito. Just because of an early Trinity Force, I'd say. For this supposed to be long game based on the itemization na binibuild up nila. Here we go, IPT in top lane.
In the top lane, Hate is making his way towards
equalizer as well.
Geigo, though, he's just sticking to it. Flames Spirit on cannot do a lot of damage. But I like to say that Hate's itemization is pure on defense. But look at that Kulit face checking that Dragon Spit, denies the Spirit Rush of Exo with his cast. But still, look at that Nixta still sticking to Kulit. He has no flash, Dragon Rage in.
Okay.
Thank you very much! Thank you very much! Wow!
It's actually curse you the nerf on Lee Sin's Dragon's Rage. Had it been ibang patch yon, mga kaibigan, yung dating patch yon, mas patay na sana yon. Patay na sana yon. It's understandable naman. I think it is actually Nixta trying to secure kung kaya na ba makill. He actually made a gamble as well doon kay Kulit, knowing na anytime pwede na makapag-bodies lang palayo si Kulit dito. Pero naging result ay parang pinatakas niya pa si Kulit. And ito yon, because of the early QSS ni Hate dito, which I say it's a good pickup really.
I say it's a bad pickup.
Understanding, what?
It's a bad pickup.
It's a bad pick. Pero,
why would you get a QSS? On what?
Hindi siya tiwala sa positioning niya.
Oh my.
Tsaka, actually the design talaga dito. The design talaga dito ng composition ng Mineski is actually for picking up someone like Hate.
Geigo gets picked off for members. Okay, let's say he picked up the QSS for Malzahar. He has no worries if he does not even get near Malzahar. The fact that he picked up a QSS delays his damage a lot. We've seen the boards in rework. I'd say it's now a powerful item in the early game.
Early game, so
but the fact that he picked up a QSS, that's like 1 BF sword. He could have gotten that's 1,300 gold, maybe up for, let's say, Serenity Dirk for the Human's Ghost Blade. But I'm not sure what he is planning here. Picking up a Phage. I've seen this.
Oh my god.
I've seen this itemization before.
Don't tell me it's Black Cleaver.
Yes, Lucians pick up Black Cleavers.
It's the Korean build Lucian, pero not now.
Yeah, I've seen it, but it only works if that person knows how to position Lucian, knows how to kite with the Relentless Pursuit. But the fact that the build path and the items damage has been nerfed, I'm not sure if it's gonna work the same way.
Yan ang hindi ko gusto ngayon, yung Black Cleaver, kasi it's lacking in damage right now for the lack of Lucian. Early QSS is understandable. I'd still say he will still deal a significant amount of damage just on the early QSS. Pero kung iba Black Cleaver mo pa, parang I'd say why not yun go for Yunmus na lang?
That's what I was saying. I mean, instead of a QSS, maybe go for a Black Cleaver.
Ay, for the Yunmus.
30 darts, yes.
Oo.
But going on light itemization, defensive works really well on Vladimir. He has to go in. So an Abyssal Scepter will really help Light in dealing that damage where Hate lacks.
Let's see here if how will Mineski set this one up. Instead, they will show themselves. Let's see now that they have the minion advantage. Take note, meron pang ultimate dito si Kulit, but of course the Malzahar could just go in anytime and follow up.
They're all red.
Now na yung Mineski. Now na yung Mineski's top lane. So, still, we have actually map lead here. Actually, our control lead dito ng Mineski on top of that say one lead. But let's see.
Hate gets charmed in. QSS away. Equalizer trying to disperse the members of IPT. JLC is here. 5 members. However, look at that. Light and Hate.
Yeah.
They cannot, they can't stay in this fight. If they do, that's gonna give Mineski a more lead. And now that the Baron is live, a pressure in the top lane will obviously yield to a Baron.
Hate did not recall though. Okay, gonna use the...
Charm misses, the calling is there to clear up the minion wave.
Okay. But if a fight breaks out, ayun, so hindi magre-recall si Hate dito. Knowing na nandyan na rin si Kulit tsaka si Light. They're on the chase against Exosen.
The JLC
There's a
flashes
flash in!
Slice and dice didn't land once. He cannot do it again. He gets charmed. This is EXO completely kiting out JLC. He has no flash. He has just wasted his ultimate, ignited, but the Call of Duty, it will sustain him. He connects back to EXO. Will he land a stun? Dragon Rage in! Come on, the stun! No! Next the pick up the kill. Hamas though with the Ezreal flashed out with the heal.
Oh no!
And with the blind ghosting away. Next the connects with the strike. He Sanguine pulls away. This is Mineski's decision.
Yes, man. That flash by JLC clearly... That is totally
That is
not
something
good.
uncalled for. Very aggressive. If he was able to land that slice and dice, he could have connected again towards the Irie, but he couldn't. That was his...
And walang objective dun na pwedeng makuha even if you manage to get that kill on Ari.
Managed to sidestep the charm, but that's a lot of damage.
Oh.
I mean, the fact that Mineski is pressuring the top lane, obviously it's gonna answer to a Baron. Let's see how IPT will answer to that.
Yeah, this is just the kite now onto this. What's said here is really the setup. It may seem na IPT yung in the lead dito sa replay na to. But the thing there is that may flash, nakakite lang dun si JLC. So, hindi ganun ka effectively nagagamit yung tank nila because tinatamaan nga yung tank nila, tinitira nga yung tank nila, pero wala rin silang tinitira na damage papuntang backline. And that's one of the worst things that can happen to your tank.
And with 21 minutes into the game, JLC's Renekton is really falling off. Renekton in the late game is not as strong as the early game, but the fact that how JLC recklessly flashed in, that's something they should not do again because Mineski will punish them for that mistake.
And the big problem here is in terms of a standoff at battle of attrition, I'd say kinukulang ng damage ngayon ng IPT heavily. Okay? You know, Renekton with his conservative itemization. You have Hate as well, opting for the Black Cleaver.
And Ninja Tabi Black Cleaver.
Then Light as well. Kasi sinong magkakapitalize nung Armor's Red din ng Black Cleaver? I'd say, yep, Renekton can be. Pero double Black Cleaver na to mga kaibigan. Right? This is...
Yeah, it's very weird that it's a double Black Cleaver.
Very, very awkward itemization. Okay, and as you could see here na it is clearly a statement that Light is accounting for the damage here of the Rumble na rin. Okay? Picking up and prioritizing. No. He is actually not accounting. He is actually aiming for more damage. So yun, ino-offset ni Light dito. Instead of being up the Visage, go for the Visage.
Over the wall, going for Hate. He Spirit rushes in, equalizer, torching the members. Hate flashed away. Now the marksman is gone. DG just gets picked off by JLC. Man, look at that shutdown goal onto the scene. And look at EXO. Really gets out-kited. No more Spirit Rush. Rebenga is still there. No more Blast Cone. EXO has the blue buff. He's still dealing a lot of damage.
Yeah, he gets
Charm lands into Glenn. He's taking 3 hits of the turret, giving a kill to Light. 4 members are down. Well, IPT, no one is dead.
It's the story of catching the backline. Okay? So, again, going back. So, I wanna take note of this kung Visage nga ba or Abyssal ang dapat na pick up dito nila. Understanding it though, between the two, if you pick up the Visage, it's more meta on the Vladimir. Pero I'd say, if you wanna burst someone, I'd say you would pick up the Visage because merong amplification pa ang Visage dito. And it can be said here, look at how Light stays in the front line, diba? Yung alis niyang damage. Let's say wala na yung resistance ng Visage dito because it did not connect onto the equalizer. It could be a better equalizer. Okay? Mula doon kay Kaiju. And these are the stories of the ADCs being chased. Okay? And being chased or being ignored lang. Yung main front lines ng mga teams na to, ini-ignore lamang nila Nixta, nila Exos, and same goes for IPT here. Of course, between the two, mas may kit si James kaysa kay Hate na makatakas. Pero because of the QSS, medyo may survivability na dito. Si Hate, thank you siguro for the help ng Black Cleaver, but I'd give it to the QSS as well. Lalo pat ang naghahabol sa kanya ay si between the two, if you want to kite, I'd say Lucian is a better kiter compared to Ezreal. Mas mataas yung damage output niya kapag nagko-connect sa'yo yung piercing light and of course the passive as well with the light slinger.
Not to mention the relentless pursuit and what happened in that clash. EXO knew what to do. Go to the back line.
Yeah.
However, the fact that 2 members of Mineski went just straight for, Hate, completely ignores that they have a backline they have to defend. And look at that, Exo gets picked up by the Sun on JLC. Spirit Rush was used to escape. That's going to be information for IPT.
Yeah, they can aim for the siege or maybe aim for a peek. James this time.
Wow.
That's how it is done. Flash in place.
Flash in stunned actually last this time. Redemption's on the floor. Equalizer's there. This is going to be IPT tapping in. Who's going to make next? That goes in but regrets the decision. This is IPT picking up members. One by one, 3 members are down. GLC takes a lot of her hits but still survives with only EXO and Kaigo left. IPT might make their way towards the
Team
Baron.
fights, ladies and gentlemen. Precision, execution. If it's decision making, yes, it is Mineski. But if in terms of execution, it's gonna be on IPT. Basta usapang team fights mga kaibigan. At yun naman pala, yung mga flashing plays dito nila JLC para pala sa pace ng game na to. Let's see. Can EXO and Kaigo stop this? JLC is
They
here.
can. JLC is right there. He goes in for the stun. Chun connects towards Kaigo. 2-shot barrages there. EXO has no Spirit Rush.
Yeah.
Going to be a smite.
Yeah, JLC also has
Wait,
a
where's
lot.
the smite?
Oh,
Flash in!
Okay.
Oh, it's still IPT. It's IPT still securing the Baron. That was a close call.
Para
for
i-bait lang si
them.
EXO.
That is a close call.
Para beat si EXO.
That is a-
Yeah, it's a very, very close goal. I mean, what the hell? What the hell, really?
EXO
Going
was-
for the Baron with... At saka, I don't know, may smite na available, pero I think for some reason, huminto sila. Bumagal yung pag-take ng Baron, ha? Okay, anyway, this is the pick up. Again, this is actually opened up by Glitch Flash in. At nakuli dito si James. Ito, clean up na lamang to. What's so nice here is that they focus on light. Lots of magic damage being dealt to him, knowing that he had the wild growth, knowing that he had the resistances coming in mula doon sa Abyssal Scepter. So, yeah.
But
So
Mineski-
far, it's IPT cashing out their itemizations now.
But in terms of Dragon, Mineski has 3 Drakes, 2
Yeah.
Oceans, and 1 Mountain. They have secured the Drakes objective-wise, but with IPT getting the bigger treasure, which is the Baron, this will be Mineski defending IPT's approach.
At hindi lang po yung larong yan ang intense. Siyempre, para sa inyo rin, mga summoners. Ano yung lumabas? Mystery gift. Huwag nyo i-click yan, ha? Magpapas yung game. Open a new tab. Put in that link. And follow the instructions. Okay, kung kayo po ang nauna. And if you've done the instructions correctly, you get yourself a mystery gift. Inserted, of course, within 5 working days. Meron po tayo niyan sa ating mga games. Also, we have that Guess That Pro segment as well, which could also entitle you to another mystery gift.
Ultimates are off for both teams. Let's see how this goes out. Calling is used.
Okay,
Clearing the way.
pinusuan. Hate dito, mga kaibigan.
JLC making his way towards the front, dodging the charms. Kaigo will have to set a really good equalizer. Not horizontally, but try to cut
know,
their escape.
What's really weird here, between the two teams then, I'd say parehas kulang sa wave clear. Pero, you know, if you are on the defensive, definitely, if you're on the defensive, yung Mineski yung napapunish dito for lacking that kind of wave clear. With the Baron Enhanced Minion, I'd say yung Orb of Deception cannot really clear camps that effectively or cannot clear
Lightspeed
waves
charm.
effectively.
He's taking a lot of damage. Third hits here and there. He has to, you know, really
Stand up.
shape
Battle of attrition.
up. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
GLC is trying his right time to go in, but
yep.
can't be baited by EXO and TG. There
Yeah.
is the Void Gaze and the Charm.
Ito yung championship battle, mga kaibigan. Bawat lead na maliit mahalaga sa dalawang teams na to. Right now, what is IPT doing? Mukhang nagsasayang
IPT
ng
can
oras.
do this, knowing that top lane's minion wave is
Yes,
on their
yun na nga eh,
favor.
because-
This is going to be IPT knocking on the doors of Mineski. That inhibitor turret is dangerously
I think
low.
on the next wave pa.
There's one more wave. But
Oo.
look at the top
Or
lane.
actually next to wave. Pero by that time, look at the top lane. Ayun nga eh. Ayun yung habol lang dito ng IPT. They don't mind
Top
wasting
lane-
this bar for
top
only
lane's
one
going
turret.
down. Top lane's
This
gonna
top
go
lane is
down.
gonna go down. Okay, so yun yung intense part dito. Talagang ano lang ito, pure stand off, buy time, wait for someone to make mistake. Even Mineski, they know they cannot defend that top lane turret because napaka-capable ng IPT.
Calling
on side.
top again.
Okay,
That's
so
the
dalawang
second,
calling
that's
for
the second calling. Inhibitor is going really down one by one. Rocket of the Solari has been
Nag-reset yung
used.
top.
Yes.
Okay,
That's a close call for life.
so top lane reset. Here
EXO
comes the
misses the
Spirit Rush.
charm. EXO goes all in with one more Spirit Rush left. He goes over the wall. This is going to give IPT an advantage. Will it be the knowing that? Oh, GLC goes in.
Okay.
Equalize on the point. Redemption is there, but the point gets
Reset.
full. Channel onto JLC. He gets taken out. 2-shot barrage. Now it's IPT running away from the members of Mineski. Sonic Strike might connect
Movement
to
speed,
Rebecca.
Rebenga. Okay.
Okay, that's a close call. But knowing that they still got the top lane.
Actually, it's as good as dead then. Yung, lalo na yung buhay ng ating top lane inner turret. But the thing here is that ayun po yung makings ng isang championship game. Di bali ng hindi ka makakuha ng ganun kagrabing lead as long as you don't offset something in favor of your opponent.
That's what happened. IPT, they used their redemption to run away.
Oo nga eh.
But when the equalizer was there, obviously JLC was the only one who wanted to start. That's
not on the same page, clearly.
Oh no, this is going to be their second Mountain Drake. This is something IPT can't really give up, but they are just going to let them have it. That's going to be 2 Mountain Drakes, 2 Ocean Drakes. If ever IPT gets aced, that's going to be a lot of damage towards turrets.
Could be the green kung buhay si James.
Yes, obviously.
Because of the sheet rock.
Lee is really falling off, knowing that he's picking up a Solari, a supportive item. Denman's played. Obviously, it'll be Nexus clashing in, setting up the fight. Followed by Kaigu.
And, of course, alam naman natin ang gagawin ni Lee Sin sana would be to pick off juicy target in the backline. Pero Hate actually is ready to itemize defensively right now. Speaking up the good items, really. Okay, pulling up the creep. So wala pa rin tayo nakikita ng Yunmo's Ghost Blade here. Gonna go for more crits really.
Rapid fire cannon.
Yeah,
it's a good
rapid fire.
But
yeah, to fight at a distance, no? From a distance, just also for the movement speed as well. So you'd be expecting that Hate would be wanting to kite more and more. BF sword as well completed.
Oh, the itemization of Hate is looking good right now. Knowing that there's a rapid fire cannon, now they proc really well with the relentless pursuit.
Yes.
But let's see how he actually kites. Baron will be live pretty soon. You can see IPT setting up.
Siguro yun yung statement ni Hate. Hindi ako ganun katindi sumugod, pero magaling ako mag-kite. Because as we try to evaluate these two teams, we are certain na sobrang close talaga nila. Parehas napakalakas. To the point that you just want to point out what are the obvious dent in the shield between these two teams. And I'd say para sa IPT, it is on Hate's positioning. Whereas para naman sa Mineski, it was on Kaigu. But that is on the laning phase. Right now, clearly, this falls on, again, yung main assets ng dalawang team na to. Mineski with the decision making. Kanina, IPT. JLC going in, IPT. The rest of the members going back. That's not nice. And of course, you got IPT naman with their execution of team fights. Executioner ang ginawa naman dito ni James, knowing that there's just a lot of regeneration items available here for IPT. 2 Visage.
That's not going to be a huge benefit. The Executioner's Calling is designed for basic attack lifesteal. I mean, if it's a burst type, it's not gonna really benefit a lot, but still.
Oo nga eh, kasi you'd want Executioner's Calling for sustained damage eh.
But knowing that IPT...
Pero naka-ano naman eh, Blade of the Ruined King naman siya.
Yeah, there's Blade of the Ruined King, so he does not need to go for a Giant Slayer. Instead, he can go for the Stomach's Regard.
Alright, so... Right now, may reset yung game natin dito. We got 10 seconds bago lumabas ang ating Baron. Do take note that this is actually synonymous dun sa game ng IPT versus Mineski in the regular season where IPT secured 3 Infernal Drakes. Okay. But this time, this is Mineski cashing on all the Drakes.
Baron is live. Elder is going to be live. So this is going to be IPT. Really have to decide. Should we go towards the Baron? Or should we contest an Elder?
Either way, mabilis kukunin ng
Either
Mineski
way,
ang isa.
Mineski, yeah, that's what it said. Mineski will get it easy knowing that there's 2 Mountain Drakes. And in fact, that if Mineski gets the Elder Drake, look at that, 2 Oceans and 2 Mountains, 50% extra buff, that's going to be a lot.
The moment na hindi mapatay ng IPT, yung kailangan nilang patayin with their kits, ang laking punishment. Merong innate regeneration na makakuha yung Mineski in the instance na mag-reset yung laban kahit additional 5 seconds lamang. Ayan.
2 champions falling off to the late game. That's going to be Lee Sin and
pero yung top lane ng Mineski dito. Ayun na po.
Oh.
Okay. And take note, yung inhibitor as well. May teleport si JLC actually. But a charm on Rebecca.
Oh no, Rebecca gets charm, pops the Solari, pops everything he can to stay alive. The calling is not going to do much. Equalizer, not much damage, but knowing that Rebecca is gone, this gets Mineski to go all in.
And
next up, might connect his strike onto line. Oh no! The Dragon Rage gets denied by the second pull, and now Kulit goes in for the Poly Slam.
And
but
nice.
next up, Dragon Rage is him away. JLC is really.
Look at Hate!
Look at Hate!
Look at Hate!
What's he doing? You can see that Hate was trying to do a lot of damage, but that can't be too much. Look at JLC. He ran away, but instead Hate. A lot of free hit was there. But that's not going to be enough. James, obviously, knowing that he cannot duel Hate, backs away.
And that's the big problem against the Vladimir. Kahit yung ginawa na ni Nixta doon, yung fastest way to pull up the insect kick. actually not completing the resonating strike. Nag-flash siya mid-flight pa lang.
Look at that. Josie, pressure base, teleports there. Oh, he might go in all in.
Okay,
Goes in,
slice.
And dies. Cultivate.
Dies. Here comes Hate.
He takes down TG. Hate is there.
James though.
James is
Oh, Hate times it.
No,
Oh my
Hate
God.
just gets bursted out. He went all in. He went in.
Yeah,
He went in on a Lee Sin and a Fencer.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay, so of course you shouldn't have done that. Okay, so mga kaibigan, right now this is Mineski. Mineski's win. What happened there? It all started, of course, with a positional mistake dito ni Rebenga in the mid lane. Not accounting that the charm could actually connect to you. Kahit sa side lanes lang, isa ka sa mga pinaka-squishy na champions mula sa IPT. And of course, clear signal, it breaks the top fight. Kahit ang mangyari pa doon ay hindi makapatay si Kaigo doon using his equalizer. In terms of chase, obvious, unlucky. Ayan o, you can see how Nixta, he did not complete the resonating strike. Talaga nag-flash siya. Pero of course, isang pindot lang ng Sun Beautiful and you clearly offset that machine. And what's so nice here is that James is there to protect Nixta. So, hindi na ma-secure yung kill on Nixta. So, na-retain pa rin ng Mineski dito yung numbers advantage niya. What I want to mention though is Hate. He managed to actually be in the position to deal a lot of damage against Exosen. Pero ang problema is just too late. Hindi ganon kaganda yung pwesto ng lahat-lahat sa kanila. Lalo pat wala na rin yung kanilang Lulu for the shields and all. In a sense na pagdating nung si Hate na lang may natitra, wala. Na-clean up siya. Not to mention yung nangyari din na dive in sa Baron. It's clearly a mistake there by IPT. Now they are on the defensive.
Mineski returning the favor. JLC eats up the charm. This will be a set of Kaiku has his equalizer, same as Nixta with the Dragon's Rage. Mineski might opt for an Elder Drake. That's going to benefit them a lot. Knowing that they have a Baron buff, plus an Elder Drake, that will give Mineski a lot of powerful buffs for them to go all in.
And Mountain Drake pa, so they make a short work out of this. Elder Drake, they take the fight. Equalizer though, forced too much.
Not gonna do much. Mineski still nabbed an Elder Drake. JLC flash out of the range. That's not enough.
Yeah, this might be the game for
with the
Mineski.
straight rush. Nixta goes in with the Lee Sin. Will he resonate? I think it's over for Rebecca.
Yeah, okay. I'd say it's very likely an inhibitor. Might be 2 inhibitors pa nga.
2 inhibitors, they can actually tank the top, the mid and the bot lane. But they can't be too reckless.
Yeah. They just can't be too reckless.
Well, that was a quick turret.
It's gonna be a quick turret as well.
Elder Drake on the Mountain Drake. That is going to be a lot of damage.
Alright, so here is Mineski's momentum, ladies and gentlemen. So it's just a matter of rotating on another lane. Just cash all the profits that you can get. Lalo pat nakuha niyo na yung Elder Drake. Not to mention here na nag-follow up na talaga yung Renekton dito. I wonder if ibang top laner yung pick up dito.
Look at the turret go down.
Okay.
Not even a trouble for Mineski. That's going to be their second inhibitor turret, followed by another inhibitor. IPT can just watch, just tear their base down. They can't do anything because Baron buff plus Elder Drake buff, that's something you don't want to start. That might cost you the game.
But the game will drag. Will still drag. I still think na hindi basta-basta maiko-close ito ng Mineski. Talagang dalawang inhibitor lang after that Elder Drake. Accounting for the cooldown ng Elder Drake, 3 minutes. By that time na nawala na siya, by that time that they tried for a push in the mid lane, mukhang mawawala na yung Elder Drake na yun. There's enough wave clear din naman para sa IPT. But the thing here is that the items na nakuha, item advantage na nakuha dito ng Mineski, clearly IPT this time would want to wait out a mistake this time mula sa sa kamay ng Mineski. Okay? So
the aspect of the Drake will, run out soon. Baron buff is gone. This will be a reset for IPT. I hope not a huge reset, but this will give them at least a chance to defend their base.
Pagdating sa laban, pagdating sa fights, not that much of an item advantage. Kung magkaroon man ng item advantage dito mga kaibigan, it's the
champion.
Not just the champion pool, but the pressure as well sa mapa. At ayun nga, Guardian Angel. Okay, so there's a lot of freedom from Nixta to disrupt whatever is in the backline ng IPT dito. So far, I feel like every time na si JLC ay nasa harapan, walang maayos na follow-up. Or I'd say, hindi sa maayos na follow-up, kundi nahihirapan maka-follow-up dito yung IPT sa flank or initiates na ginagawa ni JLC. Right now, again, they just want to fight under turret. But the problem is the inhibitors. 2 doors open against IPT.
And this is the same thing we've seen in the regular split. Look at EXO. He's doing the same thing he does when there's 2 inhibitors open. He
Yeah.
snag. Golet goes in for the body slam, will not fully commit to a fight.
Yep.
Knowing that EXO is just tearing up the base, just pure pressure. Look at those 2 super minions plus the Mountain Drake. That turret is not gonna last unless IPT groups up on the next turret. This will be a siege. Mineski is purely pressuring IPT towards the wall.
Yeah, so
They're still committing, however, towards the top.
and the big problem here is they cannot take a fight because they can easily be countered.
Oh, explosive cast.
Oh.
Too much. Bullet has no form of utility. Light gets void gaze. That's going to be a suppression. Sangre pulls towards. Proto Belt proc will kill him off. James, look at the damage. He pucks the Zonias to sustain the fight. That's going to be IPT cleaning up the fight. But look at the base. Come on, camera over to the base right now. EXO is going to
Yeah, he has no leech
away.
bait. I really doubt he can have a ship
Wow!
tour. He can have a ship tour moment dito sa base mismo ng IPT. But here's the problem. This is clearly IPT's back against the wall. And yep, cannot be denied na kailangan nilang kunin yung laban na yun despite the explosive cast not connecting properly mula kay Kulit. They'd still be in a position to win that one, especially if it's a 4v5. And yep, EXO would be wise, just destroy the Nexus turrets. By that time, na mag-push ulit dito ang Mineski, inhibitors are gonna be available. But the big question here is that will IPT take a fight in the Elder Ring? This is, of course, the equalizer. Yeah, it can be done better fully. I would like to comment as well the redemption dito. And yep, you know, that's what Light can do. He can actually just prioritize on James. Interestingly, Kulit has to be there to follow up. Pero I think, yep, James was gone, of course. So they're shut down.
It's about time Hate has to shine. Right now, they need a decent damage, and right now, looking at his itemization, looking very, very good.
Miracle play here for IPT is
It's
that
actually a lock-in item for Hate. Let's see IPT counter-attacking Mineski. 20 seconds left on the Baron. IPT making their way slowly.
IPT could take a fight in the Baron. There's really no sense taking a fight inside their base.
Two inhibitors are down. Kulit
Pero-
gets spotted. He goes in on
Yeah.
the EXO.
By the time,
Cast.
mag-ano na yung inhibitors mag-spawn na.
Solaris gone. Teleports been cancelled. JLC will be the one defending IPT's base. While Mineski, knowing that JLC
That's
has
a
no
teleport.
teleport,
Oo.
they go for the Baron. That's going to be a 4 versus 5 in the Baron pit. While Kulit is really low on health. Let's see what happens. Hate on the calling. Focus on James. Kulit goes in onto James. James ships away. What is he doing? James is free hitting. Light is there with the second pull. Not with that too much.
He just
Late
got
spinner damage. That's pure torch.
This is
on
IPT.
Diagonal. Oh my god.
And there we go.
Oh!
Yes!
No!
Oh my god, hate! Oh. It's a quadra kill. Okay, we have a quadra kill, ladies and gentlemen. I just thought we got a pentakill.
Their base.
Inhibitors gonna be available. They will take the
No, that's
Baron.
only-
The
that's
base
only-
though. Yes, there will be Light in the base. I think he has enough wave clear actually.
Go over to the base.
Okay. I think of course there's the ping on the inhibitor. Inhibitor once again will be gone. So it's not much of a lead. What would be ideal there is that they should have sent someone as well to defend the inhibitor. Kasi nga, they can take that fight. I believe they can take that fight kasi nga mag-spawn yung inhibitor. Pero yung pag-recall lang yun, isa na sana malinis na panalo yun by IPT kung nakuha lang inhibitor na nag-respawn yung mid lane inhibitor, nag-respawn yung bottom lane inhibitor. But right now, the mid lane inhibitor has been destroyed just by the minion. That is the fight in the Baron of 4v5. What you'd want to observe here is actually on TG, he was left for dead in the Baron. James has all the free hits, pero the Malefic Visions, lots of damage is denied against Mineski here.
Hate
Mentioning
fresh.
as well that all the damage from Mineski is soaked up by Kulit. What happened? Hate in the front line, defensive items, he will just cash it in with the passive of the Lucian, and bam, we get a quadra kill.
And a redemption to top it all off.
And yep, so again, on that fight sa Baron, as long as the inhibitor will spawn, they can take that fight. Kasi, hell no, man, they cannot take a fight in the base, mismong base nila because wala na silang Nexus turrets, wala na silang Nexus. They really, if there is one moment that IPT would want to pull the trigger, it is now. It is actually in the mid lane. Right now, teleport is gone on Kaiko. I really doubt he would split push, really. They need to take fights. IPT need to take fights if they want to turn things around.
And right now, Mineski has to just focus on backdooring, knowing that Hate is now reaching his prime in the 44-minute mark. Mineski will have to change their focus, not onto Light, Maybe onto Hate.
What's so weird here is that Hate actually is item lock na.
Yes.
Before that fight.
And not to mention James, a lot of damage. Of course, coming in from an Ezreal, but still has that awkward moment. He has to spam his skill shot, whereas Lucian can just go ham. Like go in with the Relentless Pursuit, the Light Slinger, double shot.
This falls heavily. An ideal fight would be picking up someone crucial. Kaya nga si TG sa
Hey,
pagka.
oh! A lot of damage. Orb of Deception. That's half of his HP just gone.
And that might be the Baron Siege gun as well. Okay?
Maybe not.
He need to get close to the minion.
It's
At
okay.
least get the lifesteal mula dun sa ano.
Look at that. He's regenerating health. He got some health from the jungle.
Okay.
Focuses now to Hate how he moves.
Yeah.
Mineski trying to pick their position properly.
Yeah, IPT needs to read their position as well. Again, the ideal scenario here is Kulit catching someone's vision.
JLC soaking up the charm.
And
Wow.
everybody from IPT not stepping on an equalizer.
Falling.
Okay, lots of damage on James.
Wow.
Stand up, wanting hit.
That's
Third is gone.
Third is gone.
They can take a fight.
Inhibitor exposed. Kulit picks up the charm, but what's Hate doing? He goes in with the Relentless Pursuit. He has full HP. The Sonic Strike connects.
Still cannot go
Dragon
in. Okay.
Rage, but he clears away from it. He's going to duel next time. He gets the
QSS!
kill. Oh,
QSS!
Psycho!
Oh my god!
The QSS!
This might be IPT's game, ladies and gentlemen!
Did you see that the QSS just denied the knockoff?
Oh yes, man!
And
And
he
we
let it
have the
away.
timers on Exosen. 50 seconds on Exosen. 52 seconds on Kaigu. Hate is still alive. The
Break the
weakest
base.
link might be carrying IPT for the
Chelsea.
first victory. Oh
Breaks
my
the
god!
base. Focus on to light.
Oh.
Next time, really sticking it close to Hate, but he's Relentless Pursuit away, kiting away next time. One more hit onto him, he'll go
Oh my
down.
god.
Oh no!
Oh yes! Ladies and gentlemen! A shutdown on Light though, but it's gonna be IPT's victory! Just like that, how it is done, the inhibitor's gone, and IPT bags in game 1 against Mineski. What the hell is that game?
God, I want to see that play where he cleansed away. He cleansed. He was flying, but he cleansed. He stopped and he.
I was shouting QSS. Medyo late yung late yung cleanse, sa totoo lang. Pero still,
Actually,
enough
no,
really.
the cleanse was on the right time.
Mid-flight na eh.
If he cleansed before he.
Ah, oh
cleansed,
yes,
yeah,
of
that's
course.
useless.
Of course.
On mid-flight, he cleansed. So
At
I
least
didn't know that
bago
works.
makalapit sa members ng Mineski, no?
I didn't know that works. That you can cleanse
Mid-flight?
mid-flight.
Oh, lesson learned. IPT won on that game 1.
That's just game 1.
And what the hell really is that game? Again, win conditions met. They don't even need actually for Kulit to target someone crucial. They just need to push the turret. And yes, they can. Hate man, we are schooled by Hate right now on that game 1. Clearly. But the performance as well from Hate. I'd say because there's a lot of champions as well. Mula sa Mineski na nag-fall off din. Mga kaibigan. Of course, the Lee Sin cannot be denied.
Same as Terminectin, but
I'd say the Ari din eh. I'd say the Ari din eh. In terms of damage, in terms of AoE damage. If you look at, mamaya i-check natin yung damage dealt to champions. I'm banking that Light has a lot of damage dealt compared to Exosen. Look at that KDA of Exosen. That's 476. Okay? On a different champ,
And
I
look at
doubt
the
iba yung magiging
itemization
damage
of
ni Exosen.
Light, Kulit, GLC, pure defensive. That's like 2 visages. Same as Hate picking up a defensive item like the Bloodthirster. He's not gonna be taken easily. Same as the Black
Wow.
Cleaver, 400 health plus the Locket. They just Exo fell off in terms of itemization.
And this game, unfolding beyond our expectations. We were thinking na it's either the mid lane or the jungles. Kung sino yung makakuha ng obvious lead, yun yung mananalo. But look at that. Oh, so mas mataas pa rin yung damage dito ni Exosen. I'd say because of the magic resistance build din dito.
Yes.
Ni Light.
Maybe the
Pero,
damage taken.
Damage taken, I'd say siguro mula kay mula kila Jesse. Plus the shields as well. Mula din kay Rebenga. That's the thing. But what I want to mention here is that we really thought it is the mid lane or the jungle na kung makakuha sila ng kahit observable lead, yun yung magpapapanalo sa kanila. But rather, we have Hate here for IPT. Despite lacking itemizations, they just went all in. They just, 2 veteran teams really reading for the late game. Yun ang habol nila. And that late game team fight, it is clearly IPT. Cashing in all those questionable itemizations early on, pero really pays off in the late game. Sobrang nagmamatter. Nung QSS, Black Cleaver, I still doubt it though. Pero yung QSS,
Wow,
pwede.
that QSS, that would have been Hate's life gone. If Hate was taken down, that would have been Mineski.
Pero come to think of it, yung phase na yun na nagamit yung QSS ng sobrang tindi, yun din naman yung phase na by the time ang dali na makabili ng QSS. Kaya actually, late game na yun. May quadra kill si 8 by the time na naka-item lock na siya. So, we still know. Guys, we have our running promo, of course. As we mentioned, kanina lumabas yung ating search and win. This time, we have that Guess That Pro. So, let's go for the Guess That Pro question or clue para sa inyo, sa mga summoners natin and viewers. One of the best top laners in PGS. He was the top laner for the PGS team in the Garena All-Star Championship 2016 and has a 3-0, 100% record on Rumble. Of course, that's gonna be the link. Open that on new tab. Sino po yung pro na yan?
There will be a countdown, so please input that link.
Alamat na yan eh. Alamat na yan eh sa League of Legends community sa totoo lang. And actually, yun nga, naging questionable yung kanyang split. Questionable din yung mga flash niya kanina. Pero magpasok nung late game, di ba? The setup, it's really nice. Man, this game, what a roller coaster ride. And it's just game 1, ladies and gents. So, palagay nyo guys, sino po tong pro na to? Okay? Okay? Of course, we're gonna put more time para sa inyo, sa mga viewers natin para mahulaan yan. Again, we have Guess That Pro promo sa bawat conclusion ng ating mga laro. So, kailangan umantabay lang po kayo, okay? Sa bawat dulo ng game. And also, of course, manood kayo so that you can be well acquainted sa mga players natin so that, you know, you can be better equipped, mas equipped kayo na masagutan kung sino man yung pro na pinapahulaan natin. And this time, for our Guess That Pro promo, sino to? Vulcan.
I don't know. Of course, JLC of IPT. We've known that his Rumble has a 100% win rate.
Yep.
Obviously.
And can be denied na pre-practice ni Kaigo yung Rumble just so he can deny it.
He can deny. He denied it, but he didn't use it how JLC builds it.
Oh, yeah.
He used it, but he didn't build it right.
Yeah, it is after the Seeker's Arm Guard, which is hindi pa naman questionable. Grabe, you have a Ruby Crystal na after the AP item, of course.
That was gonna build towards Leander's torment, but the way he plays his equalizer, Kaigo.
Well, kung nag-Seeker's Arm Guard ka, you may just want to rush na lang the zone yun din, di ba?
And the fact that he changed his build path from Seeker's Arm Guard, he went
to
the Hunting Gaze.
I wouldn't say that you'd want at least one core item. You could even rush Hunting Guys kahit hindi ka mag-zone niya muna. Because Leandris is cheaper, di ba? And that's why nagiging pick up nga siya. That's why we have Malzahar support nga because naging cheaper na rin yung ating yung may slow natin. Rylais, of course. Yes. Nalilito ako for that other game. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's just game 1. Okay, that's just game 1. Meron pa tayong, actually, this could lead to game 5. Okay, this is a best of 5 series. Let's see what will happen in game 2. Clearly, it is a momentum for IPT. That kind of reverse. Okay, for that game. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, sa mga viewers natin, please do check out the PGS Facebook fan page. Nandun po yung mga cover photo ng ating mga players. And, you know, you could use that. Show your support. Mineski win, IPT win. Okay, guys, that's gonna be the conclusion for this game. I am Shinbu with a 1 for Ana. And, of course, with me is Vulcan. This is game 1 for the finals of the Pro Gaming Series 2017 Spring Split powered by Bacchus Energy Drink. Drive your energy. We'll be right back for game 2. Pero dito sa bottom lane,
TG has the cross. He didn't pump against the bonus. That he goes in for the flash. Basic attack. Oh,
TG!
Red Vanguard chugging at the motion. Pops the shield.
TG's gone.
He baits it!
That's going to be done. That was his better. And on stun in.
No dash.
Kill.
They're not gas. Wala na para sa Mineski, ha?
Lid, body slams, Fusion Barrage, Light is going in with the Purple. Look at JLC gets swing away from the Dragon's Drain. Mineski, decision making is in the making right now. JLC still staying the fight, but he cannot sustain it. Ames is here, picks up a double kill, flashes in, as a chip, triple kill!
Ames! Bringing home the cup!
Situation is over there. It's not getting he will sustain it. He connects back to Axel. Willing that
Charlo!
stun, Dragon
Take
in, come on the stun, no! It's the pinnacle
Ames!
kill. Ames still moving as he flash out with the heal.
Oh no!
Right, moving away, makes the connect with the strike. Something behaving. Sprint rushes in, equalizes, launching the members, hit back away. Now the marksman is done. PG just gets picked off by JLC, and look at that shutdown go on. And even EXO really didn't outtime the lowest score, but the player is still there. Lower blast still doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, he can blast and he's taking 3 hits
For the siege, James this time. So it is done. Flash in place.
Flash instant, actually less this time. Redemption's on the board, equalizers there. This is going to be IPT typing in. Who's going to make next that goes in, but regrets the decision. This is IPT picking up members. 1 by 1, 3 members are down. GLC
Okay.
Equalizer on the point. Redemption is there, but the point is full. Channel up to JLC. He can second out to the barrage. Now it's IPT running away from the members of
But the charm on the
Oh
take
no, Rebecca gets the charm, pumps this. So Larry pumps everything to stay alive. The calling is not going to be much. It's alive there. Not much damage, but in the Rebecca is not. He's going to get to go all in. And next up, right connect is right on the line. Oh no! The Decorator gets denied for the second goal. And now Juliet goes in for the body slam. But next up, Darren raises it away. JLC.
Look at Hate.
Look at Hate.
Look at Hate.
What's he doing?
that can't be too much. Look at JLC. He ran away.
Okay, slice.
Nice, counter
Oh, nice. Here comes Hate.
He takes down DG. Hate is dead.
James though.
James is
Oh, Hate times it.
No, Hate just gets bursted out.
Nicer though. Force too much.
Still now that JLC back out of the lead. But not enough.
Yeah, this might be the
So, rush. Next that goes in.
I'd say yes. Very likely.
James chips away. What is he doing? James is free hitting. Light is there for second goal. Run with that too much. Face to the damage. That's pure good.
This is IPT.
Oh my god.
And there we go.
Oh!
Yes.
No!
Oh my god, Hate! It's a quadra kill. Okay, take 5.
Inhibitor exposed. Lulit picks up the charm, but what's Hate doing? He goes in with the next pursuit. He has full HP. Sonic Strike connects.
Still gonna go
Dragon
in. Okay.
Blade, but he clears away from it. He's going to dual nick that. He gets the
USS!
kill. Oh,
USS!
Cycle!
Oh my god!
The QSS!
This might be IPT's game, ladies and gentlemen!
Did you see that the QSS just denied the knockoff?
Oh yes, man!
And
And
we
we
let it
have the
away.
timers on Exocet. 50 seconds on Exocet. 52 seconds on Gaigu. Hate is still alive. The
Big time,
weakest
guys.
link might be carrying IPT for the
Chelsea.
first victory. Oh
Press
my
the
god!
face. Focus on the light.
Oh.
Next up, really sticking it close to Hate, but he's relentless, pursuits away, kiting away next up. One more hit onto him. He'll go
Oh my
down.
god.
Oh no! Oh
IPT,
yes!
ladies and gentlemen! A shutdown on light though, but it's gonna be IPT's victory. Just like that, how it is done, 3 inhibitors gone, and IPT backs in game